Hello, everybody. Hope you guys are doing great today. And every time I speak to a couple who's been married for like 25, 30, 40, even 50 years, I always make it a point to ask them what are the couple of tips that they can give me for how they've been going so strong in the marriage. And besides the many things that I hear, one common thing that I hear from most of them is they tell me that they know how to choose their battles. Now, what do I mean by that? Every time between a husband and a wife, there arises a situation where we don't seem to agree or there is a disconnect. Small little things like you might be traveling to someone's house and which road to take or whether to follow the GPS or not, or uh, like I said, which route to take to the place. We might have a disconnect on something like that, or what to cook for lunch, or what to cook for what should you eat for dinner, or what clothes should your child wear for a particular occasion. There are these things where you tend to disconnect, and in the heat of the moment we get so sucked into it that we want to prove our point right, or we want to do things our way and we will not budge. But frankly, if you really think about it, how much do these things really matter? Like it's said that the big things usually take care of themselves. It's these small things that come to haunt you and trouble you. And we get too sucked up into it and we want to do things our way. But if you just analyze, it hardly matters if you're going to reach 2 minutes late, even if you take a different route and you just go with the flow and listen to the other person. It's hardly going to matter, and you're not going to end up spoiling the whole evening and having an argument in the car and reaching the party or wherever you were going and not being in a great mood for that. So there's this beautiful quote that this famous psychiatrist Viktor Frankl, who was a Holocaust survivor, had said once, that between stimulus and response there is a space, and in this space lies our power to choose our response, and in our response lies our growth and freedom. This is so beautiful, because there's always this space that we have between, when a stimulus happens and the way we respond. And in that space, if we can use that space well and just analyze how much does this thing really matter, most of the times the answer will be it doesn't matter at all, and you just go with the other person's flow and things are so much better. But most of the times we forget to use this space, and we've got like a guns loaded, and as soon as there's a stimulus we want to respond, we want to react to things without even analyzing whether it matters at all, and feeling bad about it later, right? So the next time you have such an opportunity, because disagreements will always be there between a husband and a wife, no matter how good your marriage is, because we are completely two different individuals. And like I've spoken about in another video, men and women think very differently. Like I had said, men's brains are made up of small little boxes, none of them are touching each other. Women's brains are made of this big ball of live wire. There's a current running through it where everything in their life is connected to every other thing, right? So we are different, disagreements will happen. How you handle them, how you use that space is what really matters. So the next time you have this opportunity, just utilize this space that you get between stimulus and response and see if this makes your marriage a little better. I hope that helps. I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.